My name is Johnny Largin. I'm the president of Complete Works, Inc. We're a relatively small team, so I manage pretty much all responsibilities. You think operations, budgeting, marketing, growth, and we're headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Complete Works, Inc. was established in 2018 as a break, fix, and project-based company. In 2021, we made a conscious effort to move to the managed service provider model so that we could better leverage the benefits of being an MSP and having a more focused service offering for our clients. In terms of revenue, we've doubled year over year since 2018. And since 2021, we've added 40 endpoints to our environment. As far as future growth goes, we're planning to triple our number of endpoints by the end of the calendar year. Our target customers are small to medium-sized businesses that operate within the healthcare, legal, financial services, and insurance industries. And the services that we provide to our customers right now include endpoint protection, email security, data backups, encryption, network security, and security awareness training. As part of our endpoint protection, we use ThreatLocker's elevation, storage control, and application control products. Our experience using these products is obviously growing as we continue to operate, but we use the elevation, application, the whitelisting, and the ring fencing are kind of our favorite tools because of just the capabilities. For example, ring fencing, the way we like to tell our clients is, let's say Microsoft Word is a common application in your environment. It's okay to use. Everyone uses it for the most part, but there are certain things that Microsoft Word should not be allowed to do. ThreatLocker's ring fencing tool puts parameters around what Microsoft Word can and can't do, and it adds another layer of protection to our environment. So we started looking for a zero trust solution because of the ever increasing threat landscape. Bad actors operate both internal and external to a business, and those threats need to be accounted for. Threats come in various shapes and sizes, so we wanted a solution where we would be able to manage by exception instead of by rule. The zero trust model does exactly that. By default, every person and process is denied unless explicitly authorized, and ThreatLocker does a good job of supporting that zero trust model for us. Did we face any challenges prior to using ThreatLocker? Well, there's an old adage that says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And prior to ThreatLocker, and even now, we work to be on the offensive side instead of the defensive side. And we do our best to be proactive so we can avoid challenges. We first heard about ThreatLocker in 2021 during a virtual MSP conference. After listening to Danny's presentation, I knew it made perfect sense to include ThreatLocker in our cybersecurity stack. There were a couple of things that come to mind that Danny mentioned during that conference that stood out for us. So ring fencing, that was new to us. So that concept, it made sense, but we had never heard of it before. So the fact that ThreatLocker accounts for that ring fencing was nice. And then storage control. He gave the example of someone, a bad actor walking up to a device or an endpoint, inserting a USB drive to, as part of their plan to gather data or lock the system down or something like that. And that ThreatLocker accounted for that as well. So we like both of those capabilities. How long had we been looking for a solution prior to ThreatLocker? We had just begun our search several months prior to attending the virtual conference and learning about ThreatLocker. The criteria that we use when making the decision when we made the decision about ThreatLocker. So our approach to vetting vendors starts with clearly identifying the need and the current risks. From there, we're concerned with things like cost, capabilities, partnerability, and just as important, the vendor support model. From here, we'll do an apples to apples comparison between each vendor. We'll shortlist, and then we'll request a demonstration before making our decision. For us, non-negotiables is what we like to call partnerability. We rely heavily on our partners to not only engage us with the products, but continuously improve upon their products and support their product. ThreatLocker support model is top-notch in word and in action. When we first onboarded with ThreatLocker, we quickly found the Cyber Hero support team was readily available within 60 to 90 seconds anytime we needed them. We decided to invest in ThreatLocker because the platform filled a gap, it appeared easy to work with, and the promise of the Cyber Hero support team were all reasons we decided to invest in the ThreatLocker solution. The ThreatLocker product helps us stay abreast of potential security issues within the organization. The unified audit capabilities allows us to dive deep to see transactional detail, and storage control capabilities allow us to limit exposure of rogue applications that bad actors use to gain control of environments. The support team and the resources we find very valuable. It's one of the reasons we joined ThreatLocker. The university is full of knowledge-based articles and resources that enables self-service support. So it helps so that sometimes we don't have to call the Cyber Hero team because we go to the resources and sometimes we'll find what we need there. ThreatLocker helps us stay proactive in our efforts to monitor and protect our environments. Simply put, we tell our clients that if there's an application that they need access to and within ThreatLocker, they request access to that, we try to provide, we have an SLA of 4 hours to respond to that. So we get the request, we'll review it, make a decision on it, and then either approve or deny with an explanation. When I explain the business need to my clients, the business risk and ThreatLocker as the business solution, it's a no-brainer every time. My clients get it, and that's why ThreatLocker is a non-negotiable for our organization. I'd say the biggest challenges for our industry is the unknown. Bad actors have really strengthened their operations and how they do business to the point that they're elevating their game. What that means for MSPs, MSSPs, and small to medium businesses is that we need to stay diligent and proactive instead of reactive. The threat is real, and we all need to protect our environments and our customers and their data. For the next 3 months, we're focused on education, growth, and operational efficiencies. Anything ThreatLocker can do to help us meet our goals, absolutely. We are eagerly awaiting the Ops Center that's coming. We believe that will absolutely introduce some efficiencies into our environment. Would I recommend ThreatLocker to my peers? Yes, I absolutely would and do recommend ThreatLocker to my peers.